is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds and is brought to you live on beIN Sports. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the green, black, and white trunks, he stands 6 feet, 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 185.9 pounds. He is making his bare knuckle debut, and he fights out of Scottsdale, Arizona, by way of Puna, Hawaii. Introducing Kealii, God's champion, Kanekoa. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the camouflage trunks, he stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 185.3 pounds. He holds a bare knuckle record of 1 win versus 2 defeats. And he fights out of Cumming, Georgia, introducing Harrison, the Headhunter, Aiken. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Brandon Hughes.
Cruiserweight matchup scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds.
Ready?
Here we go. Round number 1. Kanekoa in the kind of green, black, and white trunks. Got the camouflage and the southpaw stance for the southpaw, Harrison Aiken. Officially, this is, as Big Mo mentioned, the bare knuckle debut for Kanekoa, although he fought on our Trigon combat card in California.
Yeah, he kind of was sort of his appetizer.
Yes. Went against the very experienced and popular Curtis Millender. Talked a lot about what he learned from that experience as Aiken and Kanekoa get started here in the first of a potential 5.
See Aiken trying to straighten out that left hand. Both guys were kind of coming in kind of wide early on. Kanekoa was still coming in a little bit wide. He's getting some of those shots in there, but not as clean as he'd like to. Maybe he might be best served to straighten out some of those right hands he's throwing.
Watch the back of the head, guys. Go.
Trying to go body head.
That's the thing, though. Sometimes you come in wide when it's lefty versus righty. Both guys coming in wide. The thing that gets there first is the heads.
Yeah.
You've seen they've banged heads once or twice already. You want to make sure those fists get there first, and the way you do that is to throw shorter shots.
Both men look very relaxed in what is a non-relaxed atmosphere, if you will.
Yeah.
But they both are trying to stick with their technique here tonight. And so far, both men trying to land the jab, counter, and change some levels.
I think neither guy's really landing that clean. Defense is being shown so far.
Which is what Kanekoa talked about in the fighter meetings. Needs to have his hands up, pay more attention on his opponent and less on his mouthpiece. The fight against Millender, he lost his mouthpiece multiple times. Now he pushes forward, and Aiken goes down.
Yeah, Kanekoa has a more aggressive mentality as you see Aiken getting counted now.
7, 8,
Those guys were defensively responsible, but didn't look like Aiken was that aggressive, and you see as he goes down, he's not even getting up.
Yep, it is all over just like that. Kealii Kanekoa victorious in round number 1.
Yeah. I mean,
Fucking go! Come on, guys, fucking go!
Kanekoa with the victory.
Yeah, he's psyched, he's pumped.
And he and some of his training partners, family are going to head over to Hawaii to help out with all the fires and that going on in his home state. So we wish him great prayers and support as he goes home. We'll try to help to take nature's challenges and get them under control. Harrison Aiken, coming in on a week's notice, gets stopped late in the first. Take a look at how Kanekoa finished it.
It was around where not a lot was landing cleanly, and then Kanekoa was trying. Kanekoa was a more aggressive guy, and finally he got some shots in there. So yeah, he can actually doesn't take too many clean shots here, but it seems like he was just overwhelmed, took some shots maybe to the side of the ear. But even here, nothing lands too cleanly. It just seemed like Aiken sort of was intimidated by the aggressiveness of Kanekoa. You saw Kanekoa was a more aggressive guy throughout the first round, even if, again, like I said, I didn't think he was landing too cleanly. But I think once he stepped on the gas just a little bit, tried to really bully Aiken, and Aiken wanted no part of the fight.
So Kanekoa earns his first bare knuckle win, finishing Harrison Aiken in the very first round to make it official. Big Bo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Marion Hughes calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Kealii, God's champion, Kanekoa. All righty, all smiles. I appreciate that. Kealii, first off, welcome to Bare Knuckle. How do you feel?
I feel fucking amazing. I got God behind me. I got everything I need. Family, friends, the love and support from BYB, and all my supporters back home. Everyone in Maui too, shout out to them that suffered and still suffering right now. I love them from the bottom of my heart, but I'm happy now to be here to solidify my foundation with BYB, and I'm gonna be here for a very fucking long time.
Now, I mean, that's how you want to start off a bare knuckle career, a first round knockout. You stepped on the gas from the very first bell. Did you know going into this that you were going to be the one to have to push the pressure and push the pace?
I have a lot of good cardio. The main thing for my last fight was just not letting my hands go. And I believe in myself this time because I have someone that's behind me, not just God, but a fucking army. So these hands, I just gotta let them fly. And I'm telling you, line them up, BYB. I'm coming for every single fucking person in cruiserweight, welterweight. I'm sorry to say, but I'm coming for you guys, for real.
Now, you touched on it. Obviously, you're a proud Hawaiian. You have members in your corner that are actually firefighters as well. You were talking about how you plan on getting involved and going back to Hawaii and helping the community. You touched on it briefly. Any message for your people back home, for Hawaiians that are being affected by everything going on?
Keep staying strong, guys. You guys are amazing home. The thing about Ohana and the Ohana spirit, the love and aloha, we embody that as Hawaiians. So regardless, even in this fight, the love there for my opponent is going to be tremendous because we are putting everything on the fucking line. So shout out back, not to derail myself from the real subject. All love to them, stay strong. And if you guys can, please go over to Maui's Page Foundation, support. The people need it right now.
Well, you go by God's champion, your people's champion, your Hawaii's champion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with his first victory inside the Trigon, Kealii, God's champion, Kanekoa.
Ohana indeed for the proud Hawaiian, a true family man headed home to be with his Ohana and try to help out in any way possible. Big victory for that young man.